Hello, my name is Dr. John Cipolla, and I teach clarinet and saxophone at Western Kentucky University. And I'm going to play for you the All-State Clarinet Solo from Rose 32 Studies number 14, which is marked at quarter note equals 90. Now there's a few things to keep in mind on this piece. Number one, tempo de polacca is not too fast. 90, sometimes we intend to see the faster all-state solos and the slower ones. We want to play the faster ones as fast as possible. We don't want to do that here. We're going for style. Part of the style is the clarity of the articulation, and part of the style is the grace notes. So let's talk, number one, about some fundamentals, and then we can talk about the articulation, which is part of the fundamentals, and then we can also get into the grace notes and how to play those. Let's talk briefly about embouchure real quick. So I like to say the letter Q and keep my chin flat, Q, and my lower lip flush against my teeth. If I say Q and also inside my mouth I keep my tongue in an arched position, I'll have a formation to make the type of sound shh. Secondly, when we articulate notes, tonguing, we have a steady stream of air, and I like to say, whisper the sound. And I use the tip of my tongue, tonguing just under the tip of the reed. Next, let's look at the first bar of this piece. We want to make sure that we're counting 1 and 2, and a 3E and a 1. And so if you're not sure about where to come in on the dotted quarter note, where to come in on the G sharp after that, make sure you put some subdivisions in there. And we also want to make sure that we're always getting the articulations as marked. Now the grace notes. The grace notes should be quick and not accented. So on the second bar, not. Okay, we want to make sure that the F sharp on the third beat actually becomes our real point of arrival. Let's talk about how to count that trill. What I recommend is take the trill and the grace note out. Play it and just count it, subdividing in your head eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3E and a 1. Now we put in some grace notes. In my head I'm thinking eighth notes. Bop, bop, bum, bop, bop, bum. And now we put a trill in, and think of those eighth notes while you're trilling. Da, 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 da. In bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I like to use a right-handed C sharp, which is right here, and then I like to use a left-handed B sharp, which is here, the same as a C. Okay, and that same bar on beat 3, when I hit my A and my G sharp there, I have my whole right hand down here. So when I played my E on the second beat of that bar, I still keep my right hand down. It makes it easier for me when I get to my long B. The same goes true for our trill line down below that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10th bar, again, take away your trill, take away your grace notes, and just play them counting, thinking eighth notes. Okay, thinking like that. Let me end this video with a quick couple of warm-ups. I would say that for this particular one, we want to make sure we have clarity of tone in our clarion register, which is not an easy register to articulate. So after you've played some long tones, something that you might try to do is play a chromatic scale, tonguing every note. And just work your way all the way up. Now you may find that you may get some sort of undertones like that when you get into this clarion register of maybe A and G. So when we practice this articulation, this is what we're trying to work on. Some tips about the tonguing in that upper register are to continue to keep your tongue in a reasonably arched position, as if you're saying, like you're saying he, but you're whispering it. And also, you start with your tongue on the reed, you blow your air, and you gently remove your tongue and gently put the tongue back on the reed. We don't want any real hard slaps onto the tongue or onto the reed. It's all about steady air and gentle pressure on the reed. I hope you found that helpful, and good luck to all of you.